This video is going to be video number 9 for the in-bent exercise, placing guardrail in 2D and in 3D. This will be covering steps 41 to 45, so a rather large section. It'll be a big, long video. So 41 says in the coordinates file, if it is on, turn off the 3D references of the 3D model. We're going to be targeting elements out here, and so what we need to do is reference that up. Turn off the 3D so we can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to base our core or guardrail off of the edge of shoulder. Okay, but if you click on edge of shoulder, you're going to see that there's the stationing that comes with it is from 0 on. So we need to use the stationing off the alignment. So we're going to use the alignment to get our stationing, but place it off of this edge of shoulder. Before we do any of that, we need to set the feature definition to guardrail type A, and we'll do the left side first. And then you'll see there's a couple buttons that need to be checked on. You can see that the use active feature definition needs to be on, and then create 3D automatically. So use active feature definition, create 3D automatically, and then you'll need to use the feature definition template. That's how we get it to draw in 3D. And it, of course, pick this guardrail type A. So let's go do that real quick. We'll go to our feature definition toggle bar, which is now on a toolbar. Bring it out here, and we'll set it up like we've got it. So we need create 3D. We need to use the feature definition template. We need to use the first icon as well. And then now we'll pick the feature definition, which is under the alignments folder, under use feature definition template. And we're going to do the left side first, so we'll select it. Okay, so once we have this filled out, it's ready to go. I'm going to come back over here. We're going to look and see what else we got. So using the horizontal geometry, the variable offset taper tool, along with civil AccuDraw, place both left and right sides of the roadway, the 1 foot offset taper section of the guardrail. So, okay, let's do that. So again, we're going to open up civil AccuDraw down here. We're going to make sure it's on station offset. And then, oh, I didn't want to open it up yet. I want to leave that off until I open the tool up. So let's go to geometry, offsets and tapers. And we are using the variable offset taper. Variable offset taper. So when the tool opens up, you'll see we have some options up here. We're going to do a start offset of 1. We'll do a -1. It's on the left side. And we'll go to 0. Enter, lock that in. So now we got our offsets. It wants to know what to pick, but first I'm going to do a civil toggle civil AccuDraw. It comes up. It still wants to know what to pick. So actually, I'm going to come out, pick that. There we go. Now it's letting me. I'm going to turn off the transitions. It's wanting me to locate the element. So the element I'm going to base this off of is going to be that shoulder. So I'm going to select it. You can see the stationing starts at 0. Well, we want to base that stationing off the center line. So we're going to tab to the offset field. And in the offset field, we're going to hit the letter O. And then we're going to select the alignment. When we do that, now you can see our stationing is 68 plus 25. So we're going to go and do our start station at 69 plus 00. So what I need to do is tab up into the station field, 69 plus 00. Hit the enter key and lock it in. And all I'm going to do is move my mouse down there, and it changed. Why did it change? Let's see if I can get this put back in here. So this might be another bug. I'm feeling 24. Okay, so I'm where I want to be now. It seems like that tool changed on me. So I'm going to tab up to the station field and do that 69 plus 00 by my box over here. Lock that in. That's all I need to do. I can move my mouse around, left click to start it. and you can see it's building, and it will end at 0 wherever my cursor's at. And I have a station for that. Remember, we're using our 30-foot that we calculated earlier. So we're going to 69. So we're going to tab up to the station field. We're not worried about anything with the offset. It's already predefined in that dialog. Okay, so now we're going to do a 69 plus 30 and enter. So a lot of people think that they have to give it a station and the offset, and that's not what you want to do. That offset is based off of this element. So we don't want to do that. We have it in our transition tool up here, our variable offset. So all we need to do is key in the stop station and go ahead and left click. And you'll see that when we place it, we've got some guardrail. Okay, so now if I look at it, you can see it started at 1 foot off on the left side and went down to 0. So that's how that variable offset works. And you can see it shows up in our 3D. And we're going to look at this here in a minute. Let's put the right side on. Okay, so to do the right side, or we could do all the left. Let's see. Let's do both. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do both. So I'm going to change my guardrail type, A left to right. Okay, so now, and it makes a difference. You want to put this on the right side. We're going to turn off our, so that's good there. We're going to go to, this tool is acting really funky. It shouldn't be over there. You know what it's doing. Offsets are good. Variable offsets right. It's locked. Let me right click and start this tool again. Offsets and tapers. This might be a problem. So I want to base it off this side. So I'll select it. Okay, now it's acting better. Let's tab up to the station field and give it that 69. Let's see what you're start. Move my mouse around to start it. You can see it already has the stationing, so it knows it's still that center line that we're working. We're going to go 69 plus 30. And you can see we're doing a positive 1 to a 0 offset. So you don't have to type any offset. You don't have to worry about parameter end offsets or anything. You don't touch anything. You just station. Left click, place it. Now we got guardrail on both sides. So we have a 4. Let's look at the next note. Okay. If the 3D view looks if in the 3D view the guardrail looks like a block, go to the attributes, turn on the construction. So we go to the 3D, make it active. Go to view attributes, turn off the constructions, and now you can see that it looks much better. Okay. If the guardrail is very if a very tall guardrail, select F4 key. Okay, I don't know what it's doing there. I don't think I've seen that error before, but it's a remote for some reason. Okay, now we're going to do, let's see. This one's going to be the single offset partial for the left, and we'll do the left side first and get that all locked out. So again, I want to change my feature definition to left. And I'm going to go from proposed edge to shoulder again. And the offset's going to be 0, but I'm doing a partial offset, single offset partial. So let's get that tool over. The offsets, single offset partial. And our offset is 0. So we're good there. Now it's wanting us to pick the element that we're going to base it off of, which again is that shoulder. And then now all we need to do is tab into that station field. And we are going to go from 69 plus 30. Lock that in. You move your mouse around, you can see where it's going to start. Left click, and then it's going to go a long ways down. So we're going to tab to the station field and just key in this end station, which is 71 plus 80.11. Move our mouse around, you can see it's going to go all the way down to here, and we'll go ahead and left click to stop it. Place it. So now it's placed it on that left side all the way down, and we got one more place to go. We're going to use a different tool. This time we're going to do that variable offset again. So let's go back to that tool. Variable offset taper. We'll say this time we want to go from a 0 to negative on the left side. So negative 25. Lock that in. Okay. Again, it wants to know what element we're going to base this off of. We're going to pick that shoulder. Now it's got the stationing in there correctly again, so we're going to have to pick the center line. So we're going to tab up to the start, our station field. We're going to key in 71 plus 80.11. Lock it in. Move my mouse around. Left click to start it. And then we're going to transition out to the back of that, somewhere around that curb, other than the barrier. So we're going to say tab to station field again, and the end of this is going to be 71 plus 98, like 49. Lock that in. Move our mouse around and just go ahead and left click to place it. We're finished with that. I'm going to do a alt selection item 4. I'm going to zoom in and see that we just kind of placed it right here. It might not be exactly where you want it or what they want, but that's kind of where we just placed it for the exercise. Again, we're just showing you how to put the guardrail out there in 2D and 3D using the tools. So now we're going to go to the right side. Go on the right side, and let's see what log says. Let's see. So there's some stuff clean here. You'll notice that the guardrail meanders in and out, especially on the left side. That's because it's tied to the edge of shoulder line. To remove the meander, tie the outside shoulder line to the baseline at 16 foot. Okay, so we could do that. Let me look at what we got here. The way you see this is if we do diamond rotation, you can kind of see what's going on here. It's just kind of going a little bit in and out. So it's doing that so-called meandering thing. Okay, so it's saying to fix that, we need to go into our template drop. This one here. Edit template. It's actually kind of goofy. Open that up, and it says we're going to look at the left. On the left side here. Left concrete TEOS point. Horizontal constraint we want to be the ASSERV TCL at -16. So we'll come into the left concrete TOEOS. Double click on it. So once we've got this up, we're saying we're changing our horizontal to ASSERV TCL. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. There's a horizontal. Right now it's looking at that left concrete TEOP. We're going to pick this point for it right here. And go back up to this point. Select it. It gives us -13, but we want to use a -16 on it. So 16. We hit apply. It kicks it out. Close. We hit OK. I look at that 3D and you can see now that it's kind of straightened out quite a bit. So that's all we did to clean that up. So the note. So step 45, we are going to do the right side. So let's change our toggle bar to the right. So we're good here. We're going to use the single offset partial to get down to the other side. Let's do that. So go back to our offset taper, single offset partial. We're at a 0 on the offset. And let's go ahead and start this. We're going to pick our element we're basing off of, which is that shoulder line. We'll tab up to our station field. We're going to key in at 69 plus 30. Lock that in. Move our mouse around. Accept it. And then we're going to go down to pretty far down, It's the end again. So we'll tab back to the station field. Again, that's all we're working with. And that's a 71 plus 98.75. Lock that in. Move your mouse around and just let it accept it. So let's place the guardrail on the other side, down to that point. And then the last one that we're going to use is the variable offset taper. Again, we're going to go to the front of the barriers. Go back to our offset tapers. Variable offset. Variable offset. And now we'll just take away the ones. Since we're on the right side. We'll pick our edge of shoulder again. Tab up to the station field. Station's going to be 71. Goes 98.75. We'll lock that in. Move our mouse around. Accept it. And the end offset's going to be, we're going to go up to the station for that. It's 72 plus 11.02. Lock it in. Move your mouse. Left click to accept it. And we put that guardrail. So we don't have to go select, get rid of it forward. So that's basically all we did here is we went out and put that guardrail in. It's kind of cool how it works. You got your 2D and your 3D. Looks great. And that will conclude this video.